Here we go, friends. Hi, Matt. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Shiloh. That's awesome. You got to switch too now, Vanessa. Hold on. All right. How you doing, folks? How you doing? Hold on. Let me go ahead and type really quick. Let's get back into the actual game. Oh, not there. There. There we go. Hold on. Hi, Matt. Hello, Vanessa. Wow, you got yours just in time, my friend, because they're going to be raising the prices on the Switch, like by $50. Hi, Shiloh. How you doing, my friend? Sorry, I'm typing so slow. Hold on. Not the fastest typist. Okay, hold on. All right, folks, almost there. What just happened there? Okay, hold on. How's everybody doing tonight? Work was crazy busy. I actually worked a little overtime. That's why I was still feeding the cats. I need to feed the animals. Then I ended up having ants in the cat food, so I had to clean that up really quick. All right. How you doing, friends? You guys doing okay? So good to see you all. Pardon me as I drink my my ginger tea here really quick. I got a cup of coffee waiting right here too as well. Sorry about that loud swallow there. Okay, here we go. All right. Fantastic. Let's talk to Megan really quick. Hey, Megan. I'm gonna miss you. Yep, I am too. Okay. Cool, my friend. You're leaving the island tomorrow, all right? Awesome. Okay, so Megan's moving. So what we're going to do is, first we're going to go over to Harv's, and then we'll go ahead and throw a little photo party really quick. And then we'll jump ahead a day, and we got to find us a normal. Because unfortunately, I didn't have any normals in my amiibo card. Yep, villager hunt. It's going to be a villager hunt, friends. Want to fly? Everybody doing okay? Guys all doing good? Work was really busy. A lot of graduation stuff going on this weekend. Want to congratulate my grandson Rory for graduating. I know, Vanessa, but I'm streaming right now, my friend, and that really wouldn't be appropriate for the stream because, you know, we're streaming. I saw that, and I didn't mean to ignore you. But right now, for the villager hunt, you know, yeah. Oh, did you? Okay. But when I definitely open my gates for you guys to come visit, then we'll have this, you can have your little balloon over your head. That's going to be really cool. But congratulations on getting a Switch too, because you did read that the prices are going up because of the cost of RAM. Now, did you guys also see that the Steam Deck went up $200, my friends? So Nintendo is raising the Switch $50, And they're also going to start giving you a $10 discount on digital games that you download, on the more expensive ones, I believe. And then, yeah. You're going to love the Switch 2, Vanessa. You're going to love it, especially on Animal Crossing, because you can start putting down more items now. You're not going to get a bunch of lag like you did before. You're going to really love it. When I started playing Animal Crossing on the Switch 2, it almost felt like a brand new game. Okay, so we need to do really quick is we need to throw a really quick going away party just to get a photograph. Just so we can, that way we can get everybody's picture. Okay, so we need a table. Okay, let me move me out of the way. Put the table right here. Okay, just like that. And then I'll put myself right here. Okay, and then, let me move this a little forward, okay? Just like that. Just like that. And then, okay, here we go. That matches really nice. I'm going to make it look like we have a food spread. Like a buffet. Yeah, the Switch 2 is really nice. And speaking of Switch 2, I want to thank Tanya T, a.k.a. Sweet Merlot, because if it wasn't for that wonderful person, I wouldn't have a Switch 2. Because, I planned on buying one when I sold my house, but the way it worked out, I didn't have any extra money, so I wouldn't have been able to do that. So thank you, my friend. So if it wasn't for that wonderful person, I wouldn't have a Switch. Okay, so we're going to do like this. Watch, we're going to put this, put that up there. Let's put that up there. We're going to make it look like we're having a party. Just really quick. So this is like all of our foods. This is fancy here. We'll put that up front and put that in the back. Like a, here's what we should do, watch. I thought I had like the trays. Let's do this, hold on. Because since everybody likes Megan, we're having a nice party. So since she's purple, we'll have the purple confetti. That's going to go right here. There you go. We'll take this guy here, just turn it. And then what I'll have to do is I'll have to activate it. Okay, that looks good. Okay, let's go back here. And let's go to the wall. Okay. Put one right there. Let's duplicate that one right there. That's perfect. Let's go back to tabletop, back to our items, and we do the same thing here. We're going to put that right there in the middle. Just like that. There you go. Now let's go back to tabletop. Let's do some food. She is pretty. I kind of hate to see her go, but I did tell myself I'm going to start letting these guys go, at least try to. We're going to find another normal. We should be able to find another normal. It'll be okay. We can do that. So we need some more food, watch. So let's do this. Let's get this, no, that's a birthday cake. That's not really appropriate. We'll just use these. These are perfect. put that right here. Okay, we're going to change that one. And we'll put some popcorn. And then some sodas. That's good there. And then we need, oh yeah, like these. Some of these meals, okay? Like we're having a lunch. Because like I said, everybody likes Megan. So we actually spent some money on her party. Okay, here we go. And now we need some fancy tea sets, okay? That's going to go there. Okay, we're going to put the breads. We're going to put some breadsticks over here. And then, where's that sugar and creamer set? Where did I see that? Okay, we're going to put some jams right next to the bread. And then I thought we had like a creamer set. Okay, hold on. Or is it that my other island? Might be my other island. Okay. So let's do this. So we got like a tea set, and then let's put this espresso maker there. That'll go right here. And we got all the drinks covered. Oops. Okay, that looks good. Okay, now I'll go over here really quick. I need to turn these on. Yes. Yeah, we definitely need a normal. Because I always have a tendency to either have like a lot of... I always have a tendency to have a lot of them. You know, a lot of one kind. Okay, that looks good there. Now let's get our friends here now. Okay, now we need some nice lights. Okay, hold on. Make this all fancy. Okay, why am I off? Okay, that's why. Well, that looks very nice. Very nice for Megan. Give her the proper send-off that she deserves. Yeah, it looks really good. Okay, now we need some of this garland now. Okay, that's gonna go like right here. And then right here. Oops. Dang it. Okay, come on, Ern, line up. Oh, I can't put that there because of the chandelier, huh? Okay, so let's take the chandelier, move that more right there like that. Perfect. Okay, now take this guy, turn it to the side. Put that there. Put this guy right here. That looks very cute. That looks very nice. Oh, really cool. Hey, Kitty! We're throwing Megan a goodbye party. How are you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Hey, folks, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. You know, there's a lot of fun and exciting things going on Saturday nights. So the fact that you guys come and hang out with me touches my heart, okay? Really appreciate it. Okay, here we go. So now, let's go ahead and get some friends in here. I think we're okay for lights. Yes, that's very nice. Very nice. Nice and classy. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's get everybody arranged. Okay, so Rocket can't help herself because she's kind of hungry. So she's already at the banquet. And the same thing for Dell. You know, because Dell's a single guy, and any chance he gets to eat good food, he's on it. Right there. There you go. Now this crowd right here, they actually miss, they're going to miss Megan. Okay, right there. Okay, we put me right here. Put Megan right there. And it's not really a birthday party, so we don't really have to have any hats. Okay, here we go. Same thing for Ribbot. Ribbot definitely loves himself some green tea when he's sad. Okay, there you go. Makes it easy to place him that way. Oh, really? Any neighbor? That's nice to know. So, it's almost like the hotel. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's give these guys some reactions, okay? So this guy, okay, we're gonna have him thinking. He's like, what should I eat? Same thing for Rocket. What should I eat? And then that's why he's getting coffee. Okay, yeah, he's getting coffee. And these guys, who do I have to crying? Okay, we need everybody crying. There we go. You're crying. You're crying. You're crying. I'm crying. Tabby's crying. This is one of the rare times that Petrie's showing emotions. Mo just doesn't get it. He thinks it's a birthday. In fact, hold on, wait. That's what we're gonna do. Hold on. Yeah, Mo didn't get Mo's out. Yeah, Mo totally misunderstood, and Mo thought this was a birthday. So Mo is dressed for a birthday party. That's what Mo's dressed for. You know Mo. There it is. Totally got the mixed signals. And then Rodney couldn't be bothered to even change. Oops, dang it, I didn't save it. Shoot. And then, actually, Rodney's kind of mad because him and Megan used to be an item. So he's kind of mad that she's moving. Actually, he should be staring at her. All that glaring. Yep, there it is. He's not too keen. He is not too keen that she broke up with them. There you go. But you know, Mo's special, Shiloh. Mo is special and lives in his own little world. So usually when we come to a party, we're always having like, you know, like food and fun, especially with the birthdays. There we go. That looks good. Hey Mo, didn't you get the memo, friend? This is not a birthday party. Hey Megan, I'm so sad to see you go, and because you're so loved, on the island that we actually hired a caterer and we got all this cool food for you, okay? We're gonna miss you, sweetie. You're my only normal. Everybody else here all has issues. You're the only well-adjusted one on the island. Me and the rest of the animals, we're all misfits. You kind of like kept the balance, friend. We kind of needed you. But I can see why you wanted to move. Always tired of our nonsense. Always having our drama going on. You're just trying to have a life, and we got robots, and then you got a dirty trash hamster who just won't take no. Bro, that's, you know, this is why she's moving, Rodney. You wouldn't take no for an answer, man. Hey, Nick Gamer! Okay, let's take some pictures. Alright, Matt! Thanks for being a member for 9 months. Oh my god, I can't believe... Mo, it's not a birthday. You're supposed to cry. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe you're finally leaving, Megan. Oh, wrong one, hold on. Wrong reaction. Let's try that again, friends. Gonna miss you, Megan. Gonna miss you, sweetie. Look, even Petre's crying. Look at these guys, they're totally hungry. You see, Dell's like, I don't know. Those sesame seeds are gonna mess with are gonna give me a stomach ache. And then here's Rocket. She's kind of counting the calories. She's wondering if she can eat that meal and the space meal and that meal and maybe some popcorn. But the fact that she's having a diet soda should make it okay. And then Ribbot, he is so tired. You know, me and Ribbot were up late last night, you know, playing video games. Yeah, you know, that is. Poor Rodney. He is so sad, he's mad. That's what happens. You know, you get so sad, you cross over. I can't take it. I can't take it, my friends. I can't take it. Oh no. We're gonna miss this beautiful creature. There you go. Okay, alright guys, I gotta stream, guys. I gotta go find a replacement. You guys hang out, eat some food. You know, we spent a lot of money, guys. You know, this isn't Long John, you know, we didn't go to Subway, we went to a real restaurant, okay? This is all good stuff. All that popcorn is like caramel and candy. It's all good. Bye, friends. I love you, Megan. I'm gonna miss you, okay? Gonna miss you, sweetie. I sure am. I know. Don't cry, baby. Don't cry. It's gonna be good for you, okay? It's gonna be good for you. Oh man, she's breaking my heart. Yeah, I saw that. She has an all gorilla island. Okay, you guys hang out. You guys have fun. Megan, you come back to the hotel, okay? You come back and tell me how great your life is gonna be. Thanks for being a member for 9 months, Matt. That's right, my friends. Please go check out our friends at stream. Go check out Shiloh. Go check out our friend Nick Gamer. Yeah, dude, take me home. I'm all sad now. Yep. Take me back to Orange Town. Yeah, we just gotta. Now you guys gonna have to help me out and let me know if the person's normal or not. So now we need to go ahead one day. But first, we're gonna go check my mail. No, she didn't cook the food. She's gonna eat it all though. All right, here we go. Boom, boom. Wonderful. Okay, here we go. Camper tea, nice. And then, oh look, I got something for Rodney. Rodney and Sprocket. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's our camper tee. Oh, nice. I'll have to get some pants really quick. And then here's our new shoes. Oh, I love that little rock thing when you change. That's cool. That's gonna make me want to change my shoes all the time. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, where's my, okay, hold on. I need my closet. Okay, let's put something away really quick. And then we'll grab some pants. Oh, I have pants. What am I doing? Let's grab some shorts. Let's try that again. Get something out. Okay, that's what I was doing, Andrew Kitty. I got home late today because I worked late. So I'll eat after the stream. Nope, mowing yards is no fun at all, my friends. Not even. I get you there. Thankfully, I don't have any grass. I just got a weed. I have like a lot of rock and some dirt. Okay, let's get some shorts. What shorts do I have? What would look good? This would look good. This would look really good. Yeah, that looks really good. That looks good. Okay. What you doing, my friend? You checking out the cat? Look at that. It looks pretty trippy, huh? Your yard's big? Oh, that's rough. See, the fact that I live in a mobile home park, my yard's pretty tiny. Thank goodness for that. Hey, Megan. Good luck, my friend. Good luck in your endeavors in life. Okay, so now we'll save, jump ahead a day, and then we'll start our hunt. Really? Wow. You have like a gas mower, hopefully? Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and save. Oh! Hi, tourist! I know who you are, Paula. You're totally awesome. Okay, you enjoy your... She's totally awesome. Now, she's a sisterly, huh? Okay, here we go. So now we're going to save. No, I got pants now. I put them on. But I always have clean underwear on, don't worry. Now, I remember one time, I named it streamed. I had to stream and I named it, I made a video where I was changing clothes, where when the animals would give me clothes, I would change. And I remember I called the video, I always end up in my underwear. And then YouTube flagged it, and I had to basically I had to submit the video and just tell them it was a funny title and change the title. Yeah, because they totally flagged that video big time. Yep. Had to send an email. That was funny. Because I always try to have little, I always try to have little punny titles with like puns, you know. I didn't think about it. I just thought it was funny, you know. I didn't think about the implications because of videos and with all the weirdos online, you know. That could have been bad. All right, here we go. Bam. All right. Oh, he doesn't like Paula? I guess I like everybody except for the anteaters. And even then, they're okay. Don't ask me why I'm not fond of the anteaters. I'm just not. I don't know. I just not. I just don't like the design. I don't know what it is. Just something about it. Okay, here we go. I always seem to have everybody's nemesis. I want to thank you guys for hanging out the member stream. That was super long. That was like 4 hours. Super rare. So thank you for staying so late, Angel Kitty. Goodbye to May. Yep. Went by fast. Now I'm going to start having like super hot weather all the time now. I didn't know you didn't like Paula. Okay. There we go. Let's try that again. That's a good picture right there. Paula's the worst. I like Paula. I had her on my OG island. She was actually on the original Ern's Island. Like her and Teddy, I think. Okay. But you know me, I like all the misfits. That I do. Thank you for the shoes, Shiloh. He's very comfortable. Okay, here we go. Now, luckily, I should have a bunch of tickets. Yes. So we're looking for a normal. Looking for a normal. Coco would be optimum. I would love to have Coco. You know, Coco would fit right in on this island. She would. I would love to have Tiffany. But, you know, she's not the kind of, you know, because she would look great in the casino. But we need a normal. Wanna fly? Yeah, please. I'll take it there. Alright, good. Yes! You got claws? Julian's hard to get. I was very lucky to get Julian. Time for takeoff. I'm so happy that it was your former Julian and also Bertrie's former Julian. It's going to take probably 3 times that amount before you find him, Angel Kitty. Now, what was that cat you were looking for that one time, Angel Kitty? Where you did like hundreds of tries? Was that Raymond? I know it was over 100 tries, if I remember correctly. It was some crazy amount. Okay, did I bring my ladder with me? Yes, I did. That means there'll be somebody on the top. Okay, we're gonna look for the bottle. I'm not really worried about any kind of resources right now. But it'd be nice if I can find a bottle, that'd be nice. That's it. Oh, 2,000. Okay, that was crazy. Yeah. That has to be a record. You got a lot of patience, my friend. You got a lot of patience. Do you still have them? Do you still have that, Raymond? Oh, look, it's Penelope. I think she's a Peppy. Hey, yep. I sure am, sweetie. I'm looking for a normal. Yeah, sure is. Okay. What a nice... You know, this... Hey, Stacy! Hey, my friends watching the replay, go check out our friend, Crossy Maniac. She has some great content, a great creator, and has a good heart and a friendly person. She's a Peppy? Yeah, that's what I figured. We don't need a Peppy right now. Need the normal. Bye, friend. Yep, take me home, bro. I wish they gave you the option to, like, bulk fly, you know? Turn in so many tickets, go to so many islands. That'd be nice. But then Orville will never get any lines in the game. Everybody likes Wilbur, because he's cool. Good to see you, Stacy. How you been? How was your stream, my friend? I saw you were doing Stardew Valley. Hey, Orville. I can see on that pad that Coco's on the list. You know, right there in the bottom. Take me there. Yeah, I need Coco. Not the drink, but the villager. Yep, I just told you, villager hut. You know, I imagine the animals probably don't like that term. I'm ready, friend. And that right there is a good hint, my friends, for creating YouTube content. Always make sure you love the games you play. Because if you don't, then, you know, it shows. I love Animal Crossing. This game saved my life. Not exaggerating, it did. Kept me from going, you know, this game saved the world. Kept everybody busy during COVID. There we go. Yep, 2 down. How do you know this is my second island? Okay, here we go. Oh, look, it's Money Island. Money Island. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Wonderful. That's a good omen. That's a very good omen. So, my friends, yesterday, or I should say last night, my brother Dave and myself, we're going to play some VR, we're going to play some golf, and my VR glasses, they won't turn on, which is really a bummer, because I've only had them for like 2 years, and you know, and I don't even play them a lot. So I got to find the warranty paper, which is going to suck, because you know, I'm still unpacking boxes. 62? Good. That means we'll get lucky. Okay, I need some more oranges. Wonder who the villager is on this island. Okay, might as well grab all the fruit. Boom, there goes my axe. That's okay. I still got the axe, the metal axe. Yep, Kiki would be awesome. I would... Oh, hey, sweetie pie. Hi, Fauna. I sure am. Yep. Oh, God, look, she's a cutie. Look at her. Hi, sweetie. God, you're a cutie. You would add some class to my island. Yes, sir, I would love to have a dog. So who's the normal dogs? Which dogs are normal? Like Goldie? No, she's too cute. No, we're gonna leave her behind. That's what we're gonna do. She's gonna stay here. Okay. I ate too many coconuts, so I'm gonna have to break one anyway, so here. There you go. Come on, Ern. Don't mess it up. Yep, see, that's why I always just break it. I'm not good at hitting the rocks. Sure. Okay, so let's do this. How many rocks we got? 4. Okay. I'm just gonna eat these coconuts. Goldie, Daisy, and Bee. Okay. Alright, we're looking for one of those 3. So we're looking for a dog. Looking for a dog. We need a dog, friends. Need a dog. That'll make it easy then. That'll make it easy. Because if it's not a dog, we just run. Okay, that should be a money bag. And then this way it's gonna be like 8,000. Hi, Kevin! Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? So good to see you, my friend. How's your day been? Come on. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Not too bad. Bye, Fauna. You're too cute for my island. Yep, and she's only in this game, Kevin, because of the Zelda amiibo. Yeah, dog or Coco. Preferably Coco. Because it'd be great to have her around for Halloween. Yep. I'm doing really good, Kevin. I'm a little tired. I did like 15,000 steps today. I was busy at my job. And then I've been busy at home because my mom's 80th birthday is on June 6th. So that's a Saturday. I won't be streaming. So because my mom's birthday's coming up, what I've been doing is I've been like just working on the house, unpacking, moving furniture around. I haven't gone to the Warhammer store like in 3 weeks, which I've still been working on my Warhammer stuff, but I haven't been hanging out at the store at all because I've been mostly working on the house. So yesterday I hung a bunch of paintings on the wall. I put some extra furniture in the shed. I worked on the patio. I still got to trim the rose bushes, but I got to do that on my next day off. Time for takeoff. But yeah, my sister, my aunt, my cousin are coming over, and it's going to be really great. I'm taking some vacation days. Okay, let's go, Orville. But I'm almost done painting my Warhammer army. Once I'm done with these 40 guys, there'll be 120 little 1-inch models that I painted. Ooh, pizza. Steamed veggies sound good too. What kind of pizza? I love steamed veggies. Oh, koala bear. Not even going to waste our time saying hello. See, that's one thing I really kind of miss eating, is, you know, since I don't have any dentures right now, you know, it's really hard for me to eat vegetables, which is kind of a bummer. I'm always busy, Kevin. That's one thing you're gonna notice, my friend. I always pack a lot of stuff into my life. You know, I was thinking about it, you know, why I'm always so busy. Okay, you guys are aware that when I was 41 years old, I flatlined, and they had to give me a shot in the heart, and they did the paddles, and so, you know, and I was unconscious for like 5 days and off work for 6 months. So, and ever since then, now my friends, this October, that's going to be like 23 years ago that happened. So, I feel like I have a second chance in life, and I don't want to waste any time. Now the problem is I'm always tired because I only sleep like 6 hours a night, you know, because I'm always trying to do stuff. I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy to, oh, plain cheese? I love plain cheese pizza. Yep, oh, I can't wait for limited edition, Kevin. Now, since you mentioned Space Marines, I'm going to have a lot of problems because that's most of the store armies I'll be playing against is Space Marines. Oh, you didn't know that, Kevin? Yeah, I almost died actually, almost died. I did die. Yeah. The crazy part about it, friends, is I saw the doctors working on me like I was from the ceiling. And then when I told the nurse that, you know, a couple of days later, you know, I said some details, and then it freaked her out, you know. But yeah, it was pretty trippy, my friends. I was almost a goner. Thank God I didn't die. That's why I'm always so positive. That's why I make it a point to have positive content. Oh, what's up with you, my friend? Oh, hey, Jambette. You know, if I wasn't looking for a normal, I would take you in a heartbeat. I love the frogs. It is. I know, sweetie, but I gotta go. She's pretty. Alright, let's go. Yep, out of body. Yep, take me home, friend. I was taking care of my niece and nephew at the time. Because at the time, my brother abandoned them. And I went to the court and became their legal guardian. And I was their legal guardian for like a year or so. And then, now the reason why I had my heart attack is because I had pneumonia and I kept going to work. So fortunately for me, I didn't have any heart disease. But now I have heart damage. Yeah, I know she's a normal. You can tell by her voice. She reminded me of Chevrolet. We're looking for Coco. You know, that's weird that Coco's a normal because she's so weird looking. That's just kind of... Want to fly? Yeah, when they have that Chevrolet sound, I can kind of figure they're normal. I wouldn't mind having Chevrolet. I would like to get Chevrolet on Ern's Isle. Because she used to be on my OG island. So I'm looking forward to Warhammer. I already have a person in the store who's going to go hats on the box with me. It's funny that you mentioned your Space Marine vehicles. I'm building trucks right now. Now, my friends, I do have a brand new video where I'm opening a box of old Warhammer models from the 90s that I traded from a friend. We're looking for Coco or a normal dog. So we're looking for a normal, Stacy, preferably Coco. So either like Goldie, Daisy, or Bay for the dogs. But I need a normal because Megan moved out. Because my only normal got tired of our craziness. See, that's the hard part about keeping normals on my island. Because I always have all the misfits. Nope, you're not normal. Bye. Yep, that was quick, bro. Let's go. Looking for a dog. Me too. I like Coco too. Now, do you like your cocoa with cinnamon and marshmallows? Or do you just like it like plain? Making a little dad joke there. The game, okay, Angel Kitty, the game is ridiculously expensive, okay? This game is really expensive, and it's because I'm a bargain hunter, and since I bought the stuff 20 years ago. Okay, so for this game, it's all like, you have to put the models together, okay? So for this game, like normally like 5 guys cost like 60 bucks, okay? And then for my orcs, I pay like 60 bucks for 10 guys. Oh God, you okay? Oh, your car model. Okay, I see. I thought I saw surgery in car. I thought you're in real life. Yeah. So luckily for me, when I bought this stuff 20 years ago, it was still expensive, but nowhere near the price it is now. Like the truck models I bought, those were 60 bucks each. Okay, and I need like 6 of them. You know, but I got some old car models I'm gonna convert. Now I'm very lucky because I'm gonna write this off on my taxes. That's what I did in last year. So any Warhammer stuff I buy, as long as I build it on video and paid it on video, I can write off on my taxes. I actually had another Warhammer content creator send me and tell me this. Say, got to hold me in a little message. It was very nice. I've been very lucky with other YouTube content creators giving me good advice. The Warhammer books are pretty violent. Same thing for the Warhammer video games. It's just a very violent world. I used to play the fantasy version of Warhammer, which I'm trying to get back into now. But I'll have to go to a different store about 10 miles away if I want to play the fantasy Warhammer. Now my favorite books, fantasy-wise, were the Dragon Quest books. Yep. Those are also 60 bucks each too. Now the cool thing about it is I have the Millennium Falcon from the Star Wars movie. So I have the display from Walmart that was hanging on the ceiling. That thing is like 8 feet long, and so I was showing pictures of it to the game store owner, and he wants it. Okay, so I'm gonna do a trade. So now we just I gotta take some photographs of it, and we gotta talk about price. I'm gonna ask like $300 for it, but he's gonna hang it from his store ceiling. And then he wants to buy some of my movies too. Yes, the lore is pretty awesome. But you know what? Okay. Let me tell you why the lore is awesome on 40K. Because it's a game based out of the UK, and for some reason, you know, the UK are just great storytellers. I think it's because how old their country is, and they have a rich history to pull from. I notice like a lot of English authors are just amazing and awesome. Like, you know, like Conan Doyle, you know. Now I love Sherlock Holmes as well. You know, okay, J.R. Tolkien, you know, that kind of stuff. But yeah. See, that's what I like about, you know, my channel is I mix a different content. And, hey, thank you for coming for the live stream, Kevin. Okay, I know this is not your cup of tea, so I'm glad you're here. I like to share all my interests. Oh, bye, friend. Looking for a dog. Looking for a dog. You know what I gotta do? I gotta leave my ladder behind. Like Angel Kitty was saying the other day. That'll make the hunts faster. Yeah, because most of my stuff I bought like 20 years ago. Man, I've been buying stuff recently, just a few characters and yeah. I'll have to check that out. Yes. Well, I just think it's the older culture, my friends. I think the older the culture you are, the more stuff you have to pull, more archetypes, more history to, you know, because there's nothing original, my friend. There's nothing original. Oh, look, he wants to move. Nope, not gonna happen, bro. You don't get to move. You don't get to move. Robots never get to leave. They're here forever. Thank you, Kevin. This game is so chill, my friend. One of the best games ever. You know, before I started playing cozy games, I was a dungeoneer. I used to play like, you know, Diablo all the time and Skyrim, and so I really love the cozy world. I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, a lot of you know, Wolfenstein. So I love being in the cozy world. Time for takeoff. Oh, it's probably not, huh? I didn't think about that. He probably wanted to come to my house, or he probably bought too many things. I didn't think about that. That's true, Angel Kitty. Hey, Autistic Dan, how you doing, my friend? Glad you're here. Hey, let me start saying some greetings. Give me a second here. Okay, so I think I didn't say hi to Kevin. Hi, Kevin. And then let's say hi to our friend Dan. I saw your comment on the Final Girl video, Dan. All right. Okay. Now the fact I left the ladder behind should make this much faster now. Nope, that's a chicken. We still got a lot of time, too. We still got like a good hour. At least. I gotta fix the lighting in the back room, so hopefully I gotta start moving my computer into the back room. So next week when I stream, I should be streaming from the back room. I gotta fix the lighting though. The lighting's really bad in there. But I gotta wait till payday, because I gotta buy a new ceiling fan. Plus I keep hitting that ceiling fan with my arms all the time. It's too low. Has really big blades on it. Wanna fly? Now the lady who used to own this home before me, she used to be really short, because I had to take the handrails off the patio, and they were way low to the ground. And then she left her walkers behind, and they were way small. I donated those. Tools are ready. Now, the thing that's kind of a bummer, my friends, is I just bought a Warhammer game. Okay, so I just bought Battle Sisters. And so did my brother, and it's Warhammer 40K, and we're going to play as the female force, right? You know, like the space nuns, you know, they're the super religious ones. And it's a pretty intense game, really violent, and I was going to make some videos with me and my brother doing co-op playing. But the thing about it is my stupid VR glasses died, you know, which really makes me mad, because I just bought 2 games, okay? I just bought 2 games for the VR. Nope. That's also its own game too, Angel Kitty. The Horus Heresy. They have that. They have tabletop for that as well. Yeah, 40K has a rich world. It is really dark. It's funny that the orcs, you know, are the murderous clowns of that world, you know, and they're like brutal, you know. And they're the comedy relief. That's what's so funny. They're the comedy relief. Man, how hard is it going to be to find a dog? How are we doing ticket-wise? Okay, so we're doing good. Yeah. Yeah, because see, the Empire has the rich backstory. Now, the Orcs backstory is there's an elder race, but the Orcs call them like the big brains. Okay, see what the Orcs were was a manufactured race for to fight. They're basically fungus space, and they were basically made for constant warfare. Now the thing about the Orcs is they all their stuff shouldn't even work. All their machinery is just thrown together from junk piles, and what it is, it's the Orcs' belief and what they make and what they believe in that keeps everything working, you know. But they're all about just constant warfare. Just constant warfare. Yep. Chaos is pretty gnarly. That's going to be a hard army to fight too, because they get demons. They get space demons. Now, like my army, because it's really funny, is all the Space Marines and all the other guys, they're kind of all futuristic with battle armor, and all my guys look like Mad Max. I mean, I have like toggle switches on my guns and hoses, so all my stuff looks like and then there's an army that looks like World War II, you know. That's my human counterparts. Alright, here we go. I've been watching a bunch of lore videos. I do have some 40K books. I should read them. I bought them at the bookstore. But mostly I've just been watching videos. Ooh, is that a cat? It looks like a cat. Oh, another. Oh, no, okay, never mind. Another koala. Yeah, they are. I was almost going to play the Necrons. They look like Terminator robots. But, and they have a cool backstory. But then when I saw the models, I figured it'd get boring painting everything silver, you know. Just go back home. Now, in fantasy, my favorite army is vampire counts. So basically, it's a bunch of vampires, zombies, skeletons, banshees, ghosts. I'm looking forward to getting that back. Yep, that's Nurgle. That's the Nurgle god. That's the unclean one. His model is pretty gross looking. There's models for all those guys too. Doing good, Nick Gamer. How you doing, my friend? Hey, you guys, go check out our good friend Nick Gamer. Go check out Shiloh. Go check out Crossing Maniac. Please go support our friends that have a channel, okay? Because a rising tide raises all boats. You know, we do not have competitors. We only have peers. Especially in the cozy games, my friend. We all have the same friends watching us. So it only makes sense to hype each other up, you know? Grow together. And speaking of growing, on June 10th, it's going to be 4 years that I've been on YouTube, my friend. So we're going to have a super long stream. I want to have a 4-hour stream. I want to have an hour for each year. Minimum. You know. And I want to thank each and every one of you friends, because without you, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel, folks. I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. Oh, nope, it's a bird. I look like Jay. And our good friend Nick has been playing some retro games. And of course, Shiloh has some really cute Animal Crossing content. And then Stacy, she has all kinds of stuff going on, you know. So as Stacy, you have to go check her schedule and see what she's playing. That's how many games she plays, my friends. She plays so many games that you have to have a schedule. Me, you know, it's just give you Animal Crossing dinkum. You know, one or the other. Go visit all of our wonderful friends. Not right now because I'm streaming, but you know, after I'm done. I'm just joking, you know what I mean. But yes, I'm so happy to be here, part of this community. I want to fly. Come on, dude, give me a dog. Give me man's best friend. Come on, Orville. Please. Take me to Dog Island. Take me to Dog Island. I want to thank everybody who's a member. And, you know, you don't have to be, but I want to thank you for ones who are. And, you know, by subscribing, you guys help me out. So don't ever feel that you have to be a member to help support me. By liking my streams, and by subscribing, and by watching, you guys help me immensely. Okay, friend, let's go. I gotta turn the light on, because it's starting to get a little dark in here now. It's still a lot of light outside. It's just with the way my mobile home faces, I don't get the light at this time of night. Because I'm streaming from the front room. I can't wait to get into the back room. Because I got a better comfortable... I kind of figured out, my friends, it was the chair I was sitting in that was hurting my shoulder. Because now I got a better chair, and it's not hurting my back. I was using a kitchen dining room table chair, and it's not made for sitting in for more than a half hour, you know, just for dinner. And you gotta figure I'm sitting in it for 2 hours. Nope! That's Sucker. That's Sucker, and he calls you Sucker. There you go. He's at my brother's island. My brother has all the octopuses. And that's what's fun about live streaming. Like, even though I'm playing the game, we're always talking about something totally different. And that's why, my friends, I want you to put hearts in the chat for our wonderful moderators, okay? Because without them, we would have a crazy, chaotic chat. You know. He'd be more like Tempura. Isn't Tempura the octopus? I think it's pretty neat, ain't you, Kitty, that you know all the lore. I find that pretty neat. It really touches my heart and makes me jump. And that way I don't feel bad talking about Warhammer because Kevin's here. Because that's why I brought it up, Kevin. Because normally I don't talk about Warhammer, but since you're here, I wanted to make sure that was something that pulled you in and made you feel like you're at home. Also, hearts in the chat for Crispy, Marie, and Poopy, who couldn't be here. Time for takeoff. Okay, not too bad. We're doing pretty good. That's what makes, you know, and that game is like almost 30 years old. So it's been around a long time. Or I should say that gaming company. But I know it's been at least 25 years. Well, Kevin, you see, I try to make everybody feel involved and comfortable, my friend. You know, because you know what? Cause this is like our little clubhouse. So I always try to have everybody be included. And I love talking about Warhammer. There's not that many people I can talk about in real life. Oh God, yeah. Then, oh, you would not like okay, ain't you, Kitty? You would not like the video games. The video games are pretty graphic. See, that's why I won't be, you know, if I'm doing any video games for Warhammer, it'll be videos with the warning. Now, Nope, it's the Toilet King. Nope, nope, nope. I do have one Warhammer game that it's the Orc one, and it's kind of cartoony violence. It's because it's retro style. Now I did buy the new Resident Evil. I want to start doing that on the channel. I got that for the Switch too. I heard it's really scary. I've been watching some videos. It plays really good on the Switch too. I wanted to buy it, you know, and the thing about it is it went on sale now. It's on sale on the digital version. Alright, thank you, friend. Just like last time. Ticket. Be nice if they gave you the option, just to like bulk fly. I know. I'm very lucky, Kevin. I was very lucky that I picked an army that stayed the same for so long. But see, I was playing orcs in fantasy too. So I already had all the paint colors. I liked the way the models looked. And I took a bunch of my fantasy orcs, I converted them to 40K. That's how I saved money on playing and getting into the game. So out of my 120 boys, I would say at least 50 of them are fantasy guys. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I won't be in that many sessions, because if you guys notice, I'm not the greatest video game player, but I have fun. Now, not to blow my own horn, I am good at Animal Crossing. I gotta say, Animal Crossing is the game. I'm really good at this game. Okay, I'm really good at this game, and it feels good to say that, because I make some fun builds, and we had a lot of fun adventures. So usually Kevin, you know, with Animal Crossing, you see people do this is like called a villager hunt. So people go try the villagers, and so the thing about it is, Kevin, is sometimes people will look for villagers of a certain color, certain animal type. You know, people are picky about your villagers. There's like 400 different kinds. And then a lot of streams. Oh God! Yeah. Hey, Jock! It's Jock Cousteau. He's a lazy. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not looking for a jock. In fact, I got so many jocks, I got jock itch, friends. I got jock itch. I got too many jocks. Yeah. But yeah, so that's usually what it is, Kevin. So this is like a villager hunt. People will decorate. Now Stacy, Crossing Maniac, what she does on her channel is she has like challenges, like design challenges, okay? Now what I usually do, Kevin, is I do like a lot of stuff where people can come over. Oh really? Okay, good, okay. I wasn't sure, my friend, because of the, you know, because I met you through Warhammer, so I wasn't sure. I know I'm a good player. Just some games I'm really terrible at, Stacy. That's why I stopped playing Palea. I wasn't good at Palea. So let me show you what I'm good at, Kevin. So what I'm good at, Kevin, is making cool, wacky builds. Okay, I'm good at making like wacky builds, like kind of cool looking, eccentric stuff like this. But what I'm really good at is making stuff like where people can come over and compete. I'm a really good host. And so this, my friends, will be starting in June. I haven't forgotten. So Kevin, what I've done every summer for the last 4 years is I've had my own version of the Olympics, and we call them the Summer Games. Okay? And what I have is I make these little courses, and then you guys compete. And so this course is pretty fun. So basically I ring a bell, and you got to jump over, and the cool part about it is your opponent is on the other side racing at the same time. And it's really fun. You know, basically everybody's a winner. And So that's going to be one of our things. Yep. And then also, Kevin, I like to make movies. I've made 2 movies so far. And so what I do with the movies is I make little movie sets. And then you guys will come over with costumes. You'll be the background players. So we're going to do on this summer, we're making our movie, and it's going to be like a crime movie. It's going to be like an Ocean's 11 kind of thing. So we're going to be filming inside the casino, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the junkyard and we're going to make that into a prison, okay? And then on the very back of the island, we're going to make Fort Knox. So you guys are going to be robbing, and you're going to be breaking into Fort Knox. Yeah, check out my channel. Check out my back channel. Okay, so yeah, I made a movie called Escape from Dinosaur Island. It took 8 live streams. So we recorded probably like 16 hours of footage. More like 8 hours of footage, okay? And then I edited it down to an hour. And then we made a horror movie called Halloween Camp, which was basically a Scooby-Doo movie. It was Scooby-Doo and Josie and the Pussycats. And then yeah. I try to add to the community, so, you know. Now, basically, Kevin, when I first started playing Animal Crossing, my designing was okay, but now I can make pretty stuff. Now I can make pretty things like the ladies. And now, if you notice, Kevin, there's a lot of great designers that make wonderful and beautiful islands, okay? We're going to do it again. We'll do it this summer. I try to make it interactive, Kevin. My whole thing, this whole 4 years, is basically having like little adventures. Now, my first 2 years, I used to redecorate my island. Yep, with some Rocky Horror thrown in. My first 2 years, I used to redecorate my island every month. Like I used to have a theme every month. So we've had alien invasions, football games, all kinds of crazy stuff. I got a good imagination. Nope. Oh, look who it is, Shiloh. It's your buddy. That's one of Shiloh's favorites. He's one of the better hippos. Him and Biff. That's good. That's what I do, Kevin. I try to make it really involved. I try to make it where, you know, you're just not a viewer, you're part of the show. And also, too, my friend, I kind of approach my island like a TV show. So I do like a lot of role playing, you know. So when I'm on the island, you know, I'm Mayor Ernie. And then I've also been to prison, you know, all kinds of, I've been on a bunch of wacky adventures. I've been sued by I got into a lawsuit because some of the athletes got hurt at the Olympics. Now sometimes I feel that, you know, sometimes I wonder what people think when they come in at the wrong moments when I'm pretending. I want to fly. I have fun, and I hope you guys have fun. That's my job, is to make you guys forget about the real world for at least 2 hours. I love this. You know, I love this game, and I love being a content creator. I am looking forward to when I retire, because once I retire, my friends, once I retire, you're going to see a lot of me. Yeah, and the football games are pretty awesome. We're going to do that again, too. Just, you know, that year of nightmare in my life was basically, you know, kind of put a kibosh on the channel for a bit. Boom, here we go. But yeah, that's what I like to do. Oh God! I wish, oh. Is she normal? No, I need a dog. I need a dog. I mean, she's a canine, but she's a wolf. Need a dog. Now we have a lot of fun here, Kevin. And then when people raid, I sing a harmonica song. It sure was. It sure was for a lot of us. It sure was. Thank God we survived. I'm still feeling the repercussions. Yeah, we don't need a snooty. We're okay for there. I'm still dealing with the repercussions. But 2026 has been an awesome year. Now, not all of 2025 was terrible. I had some bright moments. You guys were my bright moments. My channel was my bright moment. The rest of it was yucky. Yucky. Come on, dude, give me a dog, bro. Hook me up with a dog. Don't pull a Raymond on me and make me use 2,000 tickets. It is. There we go. Take me there, friend. Take me there. For being tired, my friends, I'm in a really good mood today. Yes, Agent Kitty, it sure did. Hey, folks, hearts in the chat for Crossing Maniac and Angel Kitty, because they both had a very difficult 2025, okay? Hearts in the chat for both those lovely ladies. I love this community. And, you know, the fact that I got nominated in Trongi's award show, like in my first year, made me feel really great. Oh, look who it is. It's Nintentalk. It's Pat's favorite villager. It's Eric. Yeah, this community welcomed me with open arms, and I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful that I'm very fortunate. I had a lot of great streamers give me advice, bring me a lot of viewers. Yep, I'm ready. If we have to go a little over, if you guys don't mind, I'm open to it, okay? Yeah, I know. That's hard. See, you and Stacy had the real loss. Mine, you know, my marriage ended, okay? I can get over that, you know. It still hurts, but you two ladies, you had the real loss. You had the real loss. Hey, Barry, how you doing, my friend? Oh, watch out for only 3 emoticons, my friend. Only 3 emoticons, because Nightbot's going to be woken up now. Hey, Barry, thank you for saying the nice thing about my piano playing. And hello, Australia. I'm glad you're here. Okay, good. Yeah, hour max, okay? If you go over, it'll be like an hour max. But yes, I'm looking forward to when I retire and get to spend more time with you folks. Well, it's because you're family, Stacy. You guys are all family. I talk to you all more than people I talk to in the real world, you know? Give me a dog! Give me a dog! Come on! Dog got to hunt! I know, huh? That is kind of crazy. Oh, it's Diva! She's a sweetie. God, we have such... You know, we've been getting a lot of great villagers. A lot of great animals in this hunt. Just not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. Yeah, and that's one thing since I've been unpacking stuff, I'm finding all kinds of like bombs, by like emotional bombs. I've been finding like photographs and all kinds of crap like that, you know. He is. I still like Biff. I still like Biff. Biff is my favorite hippo. And then I like Bubbles. Bubbles is really cute. But it's all about Biff for me. Diva's awesome. I had her before. I think on my hard mode island. I like the frogs. Oh, no, no, no. Nope, nope. I'm good. I'm just pressing the buttons. I haven't even looking there. Thank you, my friend. Oh, Louise, okay. I'm glad you're enjoying my break videos. Now, my coworkers are barely finding out that I have a channel. What am I doing? Do I need to go? Oh, God, dude. No, 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 I'm good. Sorry, Oval. I'm giving you extra dialogue, friend. Okay, I want to fly. This is when you ask me about the Nook Mile ticket. Oh, I'm out of tickets. That's why I'm out of tickets. Yeah, I know that. I saw that you mentioned that in the comment. Because if you were 17, we would have to tell you not to say your age. And my friends, if you are a minor, please don't discuss your age. Hey, because, hey, Naru, just to keep you safe, okay? Because even though we have a safe community here, there's some creeps out there, my friends. There's some creeps, okay? Now, that's one thing I do. I don't really attract too much of a young demographic. Matt, I was super impressed with your... What do you mean better decorated now? Dude, your island was kick-ass, dude. How could your island be better decorated? Your island... Yours and Angel Kitty's island was super awesome, my friends. Good to see you, Naru. Get something out. So he used up 19 tickets. That's not too bad. Okay, hold on. Hi, Louise. I'm so nice to meet you, my friend. I'm glad you're enjoying your membership, and I'm glad you're coming in. You know, and Naru, you've been coming in forever, my friend. You're another awesome person. Thank you. Oh, I forgot the hi. Hi, Naru. I just said your name. See, Naru is so cool, he doesn't even need a hi. I could just say Naru, you know. Your name is kind of cool, bro. Oh, God. Speaking of ponds, that pond that Matt had on his island, that was the paw. That was totally awesome, Matt. Out of your whole island, that's what stuck with me the most, because I'm a fur daddy. I love all you folks. I love spending time with you. It makes life great. The fact that we could joke around, we could talk about serious stuff. The only thing we just don't touch on is politics, okay? That's the only kind of forbidden subject is politics. That always causes arguments. You know what, bro? I was wondering why you weren't asking me to go. But yeah, we're gonna get busy now that school's out of my job. Yes. Yeah, same here, Angel Kitty. I'm gonna do it on my island as well. I'm gonna do it on Earns Isle. In fact, I'm gonna clip that video and basically and make a video of Matt's Island and Angel Kitty's Island as a tour. Because they're too good to keep to the members only. We gotta share those with people. I'm glad we had a lot of time to tour your islands too. Okay, fingers crossed. Come on, man, give me a dog. Give me a dog here. Nope, no dog. That's O'Hare. Take me back, bro. Very positive. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I just have to download the stream and then edit it down. I just gotta rearrange my computer a little bit because I'm running out of hard drive space. So like on my main drive where I have all my Windows program, that's only like 100 gigs, okay? So usually I only have like 20 gigs free. So whenever I edit a video or record a video, I got stuff in the C drive, so I have to move it around. You know what, dude? I need a dog. Yeah, it's just, you know, all my hard drives are super low. I have room in my computer for one more hard drive, but with all this AI madness, all the computer prices have skyrocketed. It's crazy. Yeah, my mom has that trouble with Oso and her cats. Once Oso's on the bed with my mom, he chases the cats off. I'll be glad when my mom comes back home, because the animals have missed her. Because I've been coming home for lunch so I can feed the cats, let Oso outside, you know. Thank God I live close to home. Okay, see what we got here. Give me that dog, friend. Give me that dog. Nope. Dude, he has the epic. He has the epic facial hair. A lot of hippos tonight. Yeah. Yep, the animals get that way. Especially little dogs. Little dogs have to be the center of attention. Big time. Why does it have a 1 over there? What's this over here? Okay. Alright, here we go. Come on, dude, I need a dog. Give me a dog. Or Coco. Coco would be optimum. Especially because she'd be great for Halloween. And then Coco looks awesome when you give her the fake, the silly glasses. Time for takeoff. Yeah, it's little dogs in general, Angel Kitty. That's how Oso is. He gets mad when I pet the cats. He gives me the stink eye. Okay, thank you, Orville. Wow, an hour and 34 minutes already. Now, time flies when you're having fun. Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to walk over to the Keurig maker and start another cup of coffee here. Because the coffee I just got done drinking was the last of my thermos coffee, which had a bunch of grinds on the bottom. Because I make my coffee in a percolator. So the coffee I take to work in the thermos, I make that with an old-fashioned percolator. And then usually when I'm drinking coffee during the stream, that's the Keurig maker. I gotta refill the tank. Hold on. This tank can make 7 cups of coffee before you have to fill it. And then I just drink the 8 ounces. I only drink 8-ounce cups of coffee. There it goes. I don't drink big cups, only little ones. I mean, I actually cut down on my coffee drinking, if you guys can believe it. And then also too, I want to thank everybody who's a member, and thank you for your support. If you guys got a gift membership, please stick around. Even if you have to step down and get the cheaper option, that's okay. Because my friends, I pay bills with that money. Hey, look! Oh, look, we already got Zucker again. Look, we're getting repeats. We're getting repeats. Okay, so he's our first repeat. Yeah, like my mom's always telling me I should buy myself something with the YouTube money when I get it. But I pay bills with it. It's still buying stuff for me. Keeping the lights on. In fact, I got so much junk, I'm just trying to get rid of stuff. If you guys watch my videos, you'll see. Well, see, for me, Ain't You Kitty, I have to have caffeine because of my blood pressure. So my blood pressure, the last time I went to the doctor, my blood pressure was like 95/65, okay? And that's what my blood pressure is, my friend. My blood pressure is really low, and that's because of the heart attack. So the doctor was telling me that there's no medicine to increase your blood pressure, only to lower it. So the reason why I was passing out all the time is because once I eat, your body's blood pressure drops when you're processing food in your body. And so since my blood pressure was so low, whenever I would eat, once my body started digesting the food, I passed out. And I did that at a dinner party, and then I did that twice at Walmart, And each time I do that, they call an ambulance because I'm out of it, my friends. So when I pass out like that, what happens is all the blood from my brain just goes away and I pass out. So when I wake up, I have no idea where I'm at. I do not recognize the people around me. So yeah, so I really got to be careful about that because, that can be very dangerous. Really? You can't have Zucker? Yeah. So every meal I got to have a cup of coffee, a hot tea, or a Coke. I have to have a drink with caffeine in it. Now usually the hot tea or the hot coffee works better. The soda doesn't do it for me. Plus I'm not really a big soda drinker. I used to be a waiter a long time ago, and I got burnt out on soda. I want to fly. It is scary, Kevin. Because, there's nothing they can do about my heart issues. No medicine, no surgery. So I just got to, keep calm, which is better now, since I don't do AP. And then I'm on a very strict diet. So like no fried foods. I don't eat any fried. I have some fried foods, but very rarely. Now, most of the time, no. And then I gotta watch my cholesterol. I'm supposed to be eating more beef and less chicken. My doctor told me to eat less chicken and eat more beef, which is really hard to do with the way the prices of meat have shot up. So I've been trying to make up with it with protein drinks. Are you okay, Kevin? Hope you're okay, my friend. Since you had a hospital trip. Is that Carlos? Oh, it's Frida! Hi, Frida! You're wearing your hot dog costume! How cute are you? Okay, bye! Well, there's a lot of cholesterol and a lot of foods that you didn't think of. So, like, for example, that's why I was surprised when I was told I had to bring my cholesterol down because I was eating all these salads, right? I was eating all these salads because I was changing my diet because of the heart attack, and then I found out that all the cholesterol I was getting was from the salad dressings I was eating, my friends. Once I switched to salad dressings I was eating, my cholesterol plummeted. And then I started eating oatmeal every day too, because oatmeal is a natural way to cut your cholesterol down. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready for a dog. Oh God, caffeine pills? That's just too much, my friend. That's too much on you. Yeah. See, like for me, I can't have any energy drinks. No Red Bulls, no Monsters. I can't have anything like that at all. I am not allowed to have any energy drinks. Because that would send me right to the hospital. Or outright kill me. Oatmeal is good. Oatmeal is good for you. A lot of benefits. A lot of health benefits. Yes, I am, bro. That's a cool emoticon. Now, Angel Kitty, I can't believe that you did this 2,200 times to find Raymond. That's amazing. Yeah. Well, the thing about it is it's in a pill form, so it's super concentrated. That's the problem. Anything in the pill form, you got to be careful because it's too concentrated, and you don't have the other stuff that counteracts it. And then with coffee, you got to figure, you know, you're drinking liquid and stuff, you know. Okay. Another octopus. That's a second octopus. That's crazy. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready to find a dog. Coco would be the ultimate. Now the funny thing about it was, out of all my amiibo cards, the only normal animal I had was Megan, the one that was leaving. I thought that was so funny. That was like totally ironic. That was totally ironic. The irony was just so sweet. I'm glad you guys are all here. Yep. It became a challenge. I know how that is, my friend. I'm the same way. I get all bulldog like that. I get all laser focused in. That's why I gotta pay attention to the chat sometimes, because, you know, once I start playing the game, especially if I start role-playing and start doing dialogue and start doing my little skits, then forget it, my friends, because I'm all making it up on the fly, and I get all into it. Now, the funny part about it is this is how I played Animal Crossing before I started streaming. I would talk to my little animals. I had dialogue. I would dialogue with them. I had backstories. I think it's because of the Dungeons and Dragons. You know, I miss playing that game. I haven't played that since COVID. You know, I don't think I'll be playing for a long time until I meet some more people. Now, I was gonna try to incorporate like D&D into the channel and have like a stream where we would play online like a stream. You know, kind of like I was gonna do with Adventure Island. But when Wizards of the Coast got bought out by Hasbro, so what Hasbro did, my friends, so if you were a YouTube content creator and you were using D&D content, Hasbro sent you a letter saying if you didn't give them money, that you had to stop. So for a while, you used to see a lot of D&D. Oh, look, it's Tucker. You used to see a lot of D&D content. There was people actually doing like D&D adventures, showing their D&D sessions. But once Hasbro did that, DD content pretty much died. Hey, Damo! Good day, my friend! And here you go, folks, watching the replay. This is another amazing content creator I was talking about. You know, go visit our friend Damo. He's an amazing dinkum player. I know you know, Kevin. I know you know, because we're nerds. But some of these awesome Animal Crossing friends, they might not know that tidbit. Now D&D is going live service. Every month subscription. Just like the video games. Yes. So we're villager hunting, Damo. We're looking for Coco or a normal dog. How you doing, bro? You having a good day? Yeah, I know. Now, I used to have a big beef with Magic the Game because, so back when Magic first came out, TSR had an equivalent game called Spellfire. Okay? And I used to play Spellfire because I was a TSR guy. And then what happened is Spellfire, so Wizards of the Coast ended up buying TSR, and then they canceled Spellfire. And so for the longest time, I didn't like Magic. I used to hate Magic the Gathering because I was all salty because they fought and killed my game. But the bitter truth is that game was dying anyways. I just didn't want to admit it because I needed the copium. But I'm okay with Magic now. I would never play it. Good, I'm glad you're having a great afternoon, my friend. We're looking for a dog! Looking for a dog. Oh, look, it's another hippo. Hey, Bubbles! I was talking about you, my friend. I was talking about how you were the best female hippo. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's me. I'm the cool guy from there. That's me. I'm Ernie. Yeah, I'm the cool dude. I'm the cool guy who likes hippos. But, sweetie, I'm looking for a dog. I'm looking for man's best friend, okay? So you make somebody else's island fun. Well, the thing about it is, Kevin, is it got bought by a corporation that has to monetize everything. And, you know, they bought Wizards of the Coast for Magic, and they got TSR as excess. They got D&D as excess baggage, and they didn't know what to do with it. Take me home, bro. Nah, dude, I'm glad you're interactive. Don't even worry about it, my friend. That's what the chat's for. The chat's to chat in. Don't even worry about it. And I can jump around from conversation to conversation too, so don't worry. Write down the date. Okay. That sounds good. We might have to do that, Angel Kitty. Or I might just let it spawn. Just randomly. Just for the channel. Just to see who it is. I need a dog, dude. I need a dog or Coco. Ticket. Yeah. I miss playing Dungeons and Dragons. I just don't have the friend circle anymore. One of our, you know, basically COVID kind of like broke the group up, and then one of our players passed. You know. Yeah, I know. Well, we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. Yes. I remember you told that story, Matt. Let's go. Boom, there we go. See, that's why most of my board games are solo games now. Because since I moved away from where I used to live at, and I don't really have any friends here in the real life right now. I went through all my games, and all my 2-player games and stuff are in a bin to sell or donate. And then I kept like 1 or 2, but most of my games now are like games I can play like co-op solo or with a group. Because I know realistically it's gonna take a while to meet some friends again in real life. I still got my zombie side, and I got the final girl, which I'll be playing some more of. So I got fun games. I got tons of video games. I got stuff to keep me busy. Too much. And then I'm starting to draw again, my friends. So you're gonna be seeing some of that on the stream as well. I've been sketching and drawing on the side, so it's coming back. You know, it's artwork is like an exercise. You know, if you haven't done it in a while, your muscles are sore, but it's coming back to me. Yep. I was playing Pathfinder. I love Pathfinder. I'm thinking about trying to find a place that has karaoke, so I can go out and sing in public. But I gotta find a place that has karaoke, but that's not too much of a hardcore bar. Because, you know, I'm not really a drinker. Yeah. Well, also too, my friends, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, that as you get older, you have less friends in real life. Mostly because either they pass, You're an illustrator, Kevin? Oh, that's nice, my friend. You know, you'll find, Kevin, that a lot of us in this group, we have a lot in common. Now, Kevin, a lot of people in our chat and the content creators, they're all very artistic people. They're all very creative. Well, you know, it's that saying, you know, birds of a feather flock together. And that's pretty much true, my friend. And once you start getting your friend circle, this dude has the epic mustache. Now, I did try playing D&D, like online, but I didn't like it. Yeah, I dropped out of college too, my friend, when my daughter was born. I was really good, and I was a very good airbrusher. And then I just never went back. And then I did a lot of side jobs. As you can see, my friends, from my life story, I'm kind of like a jack of all trades, kind of like master of none. It does, my friend. It keeps you from the, you know, especially as you're older. Gotta keep your mind sharp. That's why puzzle books are good. Puzzle games are good for your brain. More than just doom scrolling. And that's another reason why I try to keep my content really positive. Man, because there's some depressing content out there. That's the reason why I don't talk about my Walmart asset protection stuff too much. Because it's all depressing. I got very few funny stories when it comes to Walmart. Yep, I'm a Renaissance man. That's a nice way of saying it, Angel Kitty. Okay, here we go. Man, we can get some great animals, but not what I'm looking for. Oh, look, it's another frog. Hey, Gigi. You are a castaway in a deserted island. Nice to meet you, friend. Is she a normal? She sounds like a chevre. I'm looking forward to getting some painting done again. I'm really looking forward to doing some artwork again. I got all my art supplies, you know, for the acrylic painting all inside the house now. Once I get my YouTube room set up, I can do some tabletop painting. She's a snooty, okay. Once I get the outdoor shed set up, that's when I'll airbrush. I don't really airbrush in the house because you got to have a lot of ventilation. Now, I also want to get a 3D printer down the road. It's a lot cheaper now. That's going to be way down the road. Because I have that VR program that you could sculpt and then 3D print it. Yeah, now the way I see myself working until, you know, I retire. And then when I retire, I'm still going to work. Probably like 2 days a week. Yep, that's good. Thank you all for being here, my friends. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I'm glad you're having a good time. I'm glad you're here. Because, you know, this time is special. Louise, I'm glad to see you in the stream, my friend. Whenever I see people who are in the comments and they come into the stream, it's really fun. Now, this is actually kind of chill for my live stream. Usually my live streams are more party-ish, you know. This has been kind of a chill one. I haven't broke out the harmonica once. I might have to. Now, I'll sing you guys a goodbye song. I'll break out the harmonica when I say goodbye. I'll sing you a goodbye song. My piano playing's getting a lot better. That's I play the piano an hour every day. Still don't know any real songs, but God, I'm sounding better. Okay, see if you get lucky here. Oh, look! This is the third time. This is the third time we've seen this guy. The third time. What's going on, sucker? I know, bro. We've seen you 3 times already. Yeah, I know. It is cool. It sure is neat. He's pushing hard. He's pushing hard to get on the island. You know why? Because of that sushi comment that people made earlier, he's afraid he's going to get eaten. That's what he's afraid of. He knows that I like the Misfits, and he's safe on my island. Let's go. Take me home. Yep, see? 3 times. And you gotta cook octopus just right, too. Or it's too chewy. Man. So that's like 3 times for him. I think he's the only one we had repeats of. And he's a lazy too. I already have lazies. I always either have a lot of lazies, a lot of smugs, or a lot of jocks. And so those 3 I always seem to have a lot of. That would be cool. Have you seen those airless drum kits, Kevin? I saw an ad for that. They look pretty good. They sound pretty good. Where basically it's just a stick, and you know, I guess you set it up, and then you just play the motions. But a real drum kit would be more fun. Now myself, I have a piano. I have 3 electronic keyboards, like a Casio. I have a Casio, and I have 2 nicer keyboards. Then I have a lot of harmonicas. I never really played any string instruments. Now, I used to play the harmonica when I was in the blues band. Hey, friend! Hey, look who it is, Shiloh! Look who it is! Yep, I sure am, bro! No, friend. We're not gonna make any memories. Just this one right here. You're just gonna remember me walking away, friend. That's what you're gonna remember. Me walking away. God, how hard is it to find a dog? It's been non-stop villager hunts for 2 hours. Yep. I like the gorillas. I think they're neat. It's just the anteaters. Those are the only ones I don't really care for. Now, I really like the mom kangaroos with the baby. Those are fun. Because the baby always has the matching shirt. Come on, dude. Come on, Orville. Don't make me go into overtime, bro. I sure do. I want to go find a dog. Cool. Yeah. Now, what I did find in the thrift store is I found a video camera, and basically yeah, okay, that low? Oh my gosh. I did find an old video camera that takes the Super 8 tapes, the small video VHS tapes. So I'm hoping to get that working, so I can start making some movies and get that retro look. I want to start making some live action movies, friends. Oh, that's another bird. Come on, dude. I need a dog, or I need Coco, which will be even harder to find than a dog. We haven't seen that one you hate yet, my friend. Oh God, I've been having trouble with that, Angel Kitty. I gotta shampoo the carpets. I need to brush Kobe, because he's the one who's been doing hairballs everywhere. He's the long gray-haired cat. I gotta shampoo before my family shows up. Yep, the Super 8 VHS tape's a little tiny one. Yeah, I have extra tapes, I just don't have a battery charger. But yeah, I want to make a zombie movie. Me and my best friend Jesse, we're talking about making a zombie movie. So I want to make a live action zombie movie. That's what I want to do. Now, I did see this, there's this company called Camp Digital, and they make digital cameras that look like retro cameras. So they have a digital camera that looks like a Super 8 camera that has the filters. That makes it look like an old camera. It gives us scratches. It's only $200. I'm trying to save up to buy that. Like I said, I want to make live action movies. At least one. That's cool, my friend. Yeah, because I got two BH cameras. I got the normal size BH camera, and then I have the little mini BH camera. I bought them both used, so it's a crapshoot if they're going to work or not. But I didn't pay a lot of money for them, so if they didn't work, it was like the price of buying lunch, so they'll be okay if they don't work. But fingers crossed. Nope, it's a bird. It's a bird, so we're catching the plane. I got all these ideas for the channel, my friend. So I got all things. That's cool, Kevin. See, now back in high school, I used to be part of the video production class, okay? And that's back when it was like a full-size VHS player, a full-size battery pack, a camera. It took 2 of us to hold the equipment. And we used to film the football games. Now, what we did is we made our own movie, okay? We used to film skits and stuff. And so what we found out is the drama teacher found our videotape. So we found out that the drama teacher was showing our videotape that we made as an example of not what to do when you're trying to make your own little movies. We were really bad, you know. It was very bad. But of course I was like, 16 years old, Now I used to help out in the theater department. So what I did in the theater department in high school is I used to help with the sets. So I used to help with set decorations. So that's what I used to help with. So I used to help with the set paintings, and then I used to help with like decorating. So like one time when they had to play The Odd Couple, me and my best friend at the time, Joe Bellamy, we painted New York City on a backdrop. They could see it through on the window. And then there was another a play for Black History Month where I had to paint a picture of Martin Luther King, and I had to paint 2 paintings. So I had to paint like one painting that was like it was like the painting like it was half done, and then I had to paint a painting that was finished. And I didn't really care for the theater people. They were like very snobby. I dated a girl for a short time that was part of the theater crowd, but a short time. But I didn't really care for them too much. They were pretty snobby. And then when I was in college, oh my God, look, it's another hippo. Oh, I think she's a repeat. Then when I was in college, I used to do poetry readings, okay? That's back when I was a drinker. And so they were kind of snobby too. Is it a raid? Oh no, that's Rad, okay. Well, I haven't seen Rad in a while. But yeah, I used to do poetry readings. And then, and I used to get really mad, okay? Because so in the poetry readings, I would show up early, and they were always at bars, okay? I would show up early with my best friend, Brother Jude, and he was our sound man of the band I was in. And so what he would do is he would bring his tape recorder and record me because I made up everything on the spot. I would improvise my poetry, okay? And then, so what happened was I was always last. And I used to get mad, right? Because it was a clique. So if you weren't part of the clique, you went last. Am I saying things? Cool, Kevin. So I remember the one time I went up there, and my friends, I was really drunk, okay? I was really drunk. And I remember I went up there on stage, and then, I was really mad at these guys, right? So they're all sitting there, and then I took my poetry book. I said, you know what? I don't need this stupid book. And I kicked it. I kicked it off the stage, right? Like a soccer ball. And then I started talking crap about everybody, but in rhyme, right? About how real poets, go to bed, passed out on the floor, and real poets cry until the soul burns. And I was just talking crap about these people. Big time, okay? And then, they're kind of aghast, And then they started talking to my buddy, Brother Jude. And then when he told them that I improvise everything and I make it up on the spot, they were like all blown away. And then they invited me to go to their party, all right? And then I told these guys, no way. And I said, no, and I didn't hang out with them, because I didn't like them. I didn't like them at all, because they were all big snobs. Hey, look who it is! It's April Honey's favorite elephant. It's Allie. That's back when I used to be in a band called the New Mutants. GNU Mutants. That's what I used to be in. We used to do covers. So our first set was like some covers, and then our second set was kind of like acid music, as we used to call it, which is basically us playing like crazy sounds, me singing through echo machines, and you know, yeah. Usually when we had our second set, that's when we used to have the cops called on us. We used to play backyard parties. We used to, I was big in the college crowd, because I was in junior college. Man, I gotta say, my friends, I've been very blessed, and I've had a very exciting life. Okay, I'm very blessed, and I love life, and when I just realized as I'm telling you guys about it, I'm pretty damn lucky. I've been pretty damn lucky. Look, I'm all salty talking today. Look at me talking all salty. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for my... You know what, Orville? Stop fooling around, bro. Stop fooling around, okay? And give me what I want for a change. Okay? Let's see if that works. Probably not. Now, I remember there used to be videos that, you know, that would say you had to, like, wear a certain outfit or make a certain expression, and then he would take you to the good islands, which was all bogus. None of that was true. I used to drink a lot, Kevin. I used to drink a lot, and I was crazy. You know, maybe that's why I'm single. That's probably why I'm single. Another chicken. But one thing I was never a mean drunk. Whenever I would always sing. I always sing, I was always an entertainer. Even when I'm like, you know... Now the thing about it is, the main reason why I stopped drinking was mostly because of my heart. But the problem is I was a blackout drunk, okay? So basically, I would black out and just keep functioning. So a good thing is I was never mean, because I had a good soul and a good heart. So, you know... Because alcohol brings out what's inside of you, you know? So if you're a mean drunk, it's because you're a mean person. Could be, Kevin. Could be. You'd be surprised how much we all have in common, my friends. A lot more than you think. Even with people you don't get along with. There's always something in common. Always. Now, when I used to be asset protection guy, and I had to talk to shoplifters and kick people out. Yeah, what's it good for? Is it good for, mystery tour? Yeah. Like I'm doing right now? Okay. Sounds great. Perfect, friend. I say time for takeoff. Okay, Stacy, you enjoy your lurk, okay? You get some rest. Everybody, hearts in the chat for our amazing friend, Crossing Maniac, a.k.a. Stacy. Everybody, do yourself a favor. Go to that lady's channel. And if you haven't, subscribe. I know everybody here now has. But yeah, go check her out, my friends. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor and go spend time with that wonderful person when she's online. Thank you for being here, Stacy. I love you, my friend. You know what I would love? To have a dog. Another... Oh, a little mouse. Okay, we're getting better at least. I might have to write down the time and date. Because we're all gonna... Okay, So basically, my friend, another half hour at 9 p.m. my time, we're stopping, okay? That'd be almost 3 hours. Oh, watch out, Kevin! Only 3 emoticons at a time, my friend. Gotta be careful, because a Nightbot. God, I'm surprised they didn't zap you yet. You have 7 in that pile. Dude, I want a dog. I want a dog. Wow, dude, I'm surprised. I'm surprised Nightbot didn't zap you. Wow. He's gonna wake up now. Time for takeoff. Now, I've been thinking of ideas for a story. Now, I got this idea for like a science fiction story where like the robots take over, and that they keep a few humans around, and that yeah, you don't know, Kevin. That's okay. And basically, in my story, this is what I think about when I'm shopping and walking around. That's when I make up my stories and ideas for the stream when I'm walking around shopping. So I'm thinking like, you know, I'm a shopper. I'm an online shopper, and I work at a department store. And there's the robot revolution, and the robots take over, right? And there's like a robot tribunal. They're taking all the humans too, right? And so, and they're like judging the humans, and they're sending them to like labor camps. And then, so it's my turn to be judged by the robot tribunal. And all of a sudden, as I'm being judged, guess who shows up? It's Nightbot, my friend. Nightbot shows up and speaks up on my behalf because I was basically spoke up for the robots, spoke up for the bots. No, that's how it has, Angel Kitty. Science fiction has always become science-backed. Always. Yeah, so because of Nightbot, I'm not made into a human labor slave. And so what happens is, my friends, is they hook me up with a YouTube channel, okay? But the problem is I'm getting old and I'm going to pass. Because by this time, I'm already like 75, you know, close to 80, my friends. And sadly, I'm still working at Walmart at 80, you know. But, you know, but the thing is they don't let people in the stores anymore. So when I go home, it's like Mad Max. And I have to go home, and now also, and the cats are there, but they're really old. And then what happens is I have to have merchandise for bribes. So usually there's like marauders, and I have to have stuff for them, you know. And then I had to have bribes for the robots. So usually I'm looking for like screws or washers or nuts and bolts. Sometimes I'll get lucky and I'll find like a lubricant, and then I trade that off, you know. And that's why I'm allowed to survive as a human. And I have my YouTube channel, and I still have to do my online shopping because you still have to work, you know. But it's because of Nightbot that I didn't get sent to the prison camps, because I spoke up for the bots. See, I got an imagination, my friends. This is what I think about when I'm like walking around. I got the imagination. But like I said, I'm getting old, okay? So I'm getting old, and I'm getting ready to die, and all the robots are freaking out, right? So they come up to me, and they tell me, Ernie, we can put you inside the machines now if you want to. And then I agonize over it, okay? I agonize it over because I'm one of the last few good humans left, you know? Because everybody's all jerks. That's why they're slaves. And so I'm agonizing over it. It's like, God, you know, because they have me on YouTube and they can watch my videos, but, you know, I'm afraid about losing my humanity, right? So I'm thinking about saying no, and then Nightbot visits me, you know. Hey, Blair! And then Nightbot begs me, Ernie, please, please, I'll be so alone without you. You gotta be my friend forever. And then I say, okay. And then I say, I'll do it when my animals pass, because nobody's gonna take care of them. And by that time, my animals are old, my friend. Also so fat, he can't even walk. I got to hold him over the litter box to use the bathroom. And so then, you know, of course, you know, my animals pass, and I'm barely hanging on. And then, so then I summon Nightbot. And by then, I'm already barely breathing. I'm saying, Nightbot, Nightbot, it's time, my friend. Take me home. Take me to Ern's Isle forever. And then all of a sudden, you know, I hear these alarms, and I look up, and it's almost like when I was having my heart attack, and I'm on a crash cart, my friend. I'm on a crash cart, and I'm being blasted through all these doors, and I see all these robot doctors, almost like Star Wars, you know. And then they take me to a machine, and then I look, you know, and they're about, and you know, and then basically they got this big spike, and they stick it in my brain, you know, and then they just download me to the computer. Yep, and then I live happily ever after. So I get to live in my, Animal Crossing world. I gotta write that down. I'm glad I'm talking about it online. Hey friends, this is now copyrighted. That is now the framework to my copyrighted story that will be on Amazon as soon as I write it. No, dude, you never play a local play. I've only done that once, and that person's not here anymore. You know what you can do, Joe? You can give me Coco, or you can give me a dog. You should do that, my friend. Make like a little set, have a costume, make it like a little play. That'd be so cool. But make it like real. Like it's just out there. Well, I had to do that, Kevin, because it's a good idea, my friend. And that way I'm protecting it. And then I can just go back and watch the stream, because I make all this stuff up on the spot. So I always go back and rewatch my streams, because 90% of the time, I don't remember what I'm saying. You know, because I just ramble, my friends. This is all... What am I doing? No, there's nobody here, bro. There's nobody here. See, look. Yeah, thanks, Horrible. Thanks for reminding me I have no friends, bro. Why did you do that to me? Why did you have to show everybody online that I have no friends? I'll try another time, bro. I'll try when I have friends. I want to fly. See, the problem is I'm pushing buttons and I'm not even looking. No, dude, I'm out of tickets. That's what the problem is. I'm good. Did we use up our tickets already? Heck. Okay, so we've already used up 39 tickets, friends. We've already used up 39 tickets. 39. Get something out. I have another idea that I'm actually working on for a book where I've actually had like outlines and stuff worked out. But that one I'm not going to really talk about until I actually get it done. I've been watching videos on how to write books for Amazon, okay? And then my good friend Mark Walsh, who I used to be in a band with, he's actually, I mentioned him before. He's actually written 2 books for Amazon. And then I've asked him some questions behind the scenes, okay? So I've been getting advice. Because I'm going to write a book. I'm going to write a book. I'm determined to write a book. Tell me about it. You know, in the old game, they had that, what was it, that was like an animal thing with the robot face? I would love to have a robot dog and cat. That would be so fun. Okay, so this is number 40. So this has been 40 flights so far. Come on, dude. All right. So to write books for Amazon, you just have to write in the Kindle format. That's the ones. That was from was that the GameCube? That was the GameCube game, wasn't it? Which I need to find. I need to find a copy of the GameCube Animal Crossing, okay? Hey, Copper! Hey, my friends, go check out the amazing Copper Valor. Another great, talented person, musically. She's doing her own music now for Animal Crossing. And go check her out. A great person. She's the only person who I've actually met in real life. I had the honor of having done a dinner at Panera Bread with her and her wonderful husband. Oh, look who it is! Hey, Tammy! I know who you are. You're my favorite monkey. You're the crazy monkey who wants to take your eyes. Yep. I need to get her back on Ern's Isle. We'll do a villager hunt for her, but on a different island. You doing good, Copper? Having a good night, my friend? That'd be fun. I want to meet more UT people, too. Okay, here we go. Alright. Well, Copper, I'm looking for Coco, or, Daisy, Goldie, or Bay. We're looking for a normal. Oh, I know why. I know why her hands are yellow. I know her backstory. Oh, really? Okay. That's good. Routers make a big difference, my friend. Cool. I like that so far. That's nice, Kevin. Yep. I know why she has yellow hands. Come on. Let's go, my friend. Come on, come on. I can't believe it. That's crazy. That's super slow. That's hardly anything. That's cool. Don't give away too much details, my friend. That way, it's a copyrighted story for you. You should illustrate that story, too. No. Just wanted to say hi, friend. Oh, who's this? Another goat? Hey, Nan! Yeah, I know who you are, sweetie. You're Chevray's pen pal. Oh. Nope. I need a dog. I need a dog or Coco. I just can't settle. She's a sweetie. But not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. We're looking for Goldie. I need a normal. I need a dog normal or Coco. At this rate, we're going to end up just saving the stream, and we're going to try this again. You know it! Because she's the goat wrangler. She's a goat herder. Come on, dude. That's good, my friend. Well, it's very intriguing. I got Julian right now, Copper. I got Bertries. I got Bertree and Angel Kitty's old Julian. That's the best kind of stories, Kevin. The ones that write themselves. The ones you don't know yet. That grow organically. I wish we got that clipboard. How could it be if we got to hold a clipboard? I wish we had some more handheld items in this game. Remember how excited I was when I got the the duster, the feather duster. Yep, it's a long stream, my friends. Normally, we would have stopped like a half hour ago. This is a special night. Well, good, Kevin. You're welcome to come by anytime, my friend. Tuesday, okay, folks. I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturdays, okay? And then the first and last Thursday of the months are oh, look. Oh, it's a cute little guy. Well, I love his hair. But nope, can't do it. I try to be a good guy, my friend. That's my job as a human being. I'm not perfect, but I try to be good. Yeah, Kevin, you're welcome to come by our streams, my friend. 3 times a week. Except next week, on June 6th, I won't be streaming on Saturday because my mom's birthday. But the Tuesday, Tuesday, Wednesday that week will still be the same. I love spending time with you guys. If I could, I would stream every day. Now, I used to stream a lot more, and then I had some good friends ask me to not stream so much because it was hard on them. I would stream every day if I could. If I could, I would just be online like all the time. I would, you know, if I could, I would have like 8-hour streams, my friend. I would play games, be talking to you, hanging out, you know. You would never get rid of me. You guys are gonna get tired of me eventually. Once I retire, you're gonna be like, oh my God, Ernie's here again. Yep, we're your friends, Kevin. We're your friends now, bro. Like it or not, we're your friends. Time for takeout. I'm looking forward to when I can retire. I mean, I still owe a lot of money. I'm still like $27,000 in debt, my friend. Actually, I'm actually a little higher than that, okay? But you know, I'm like $20,000 in debt, and in the next couple of days, I'm gonna try to apply for a loan using the mobile home as collateral, so I can get out of debt with one person and get in debt with the bank. My payments will be about $300 or $400 a month. I'll be able to afford it. But pretty much, you know, I'm gonna be working until I'll be working until my spirit leaves my body, my friends. But I'm a worker. I don't mind working anyways. When I took that week vacation, halfway through my vacation, I didn't know what to do with myself. I was already didn't know what to do. I don't know how to relax. Okay, give me a dog! Give me a dog! Give me a dog! Yes! 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 Not the dog I'm looking for, though! Dang it! He's a lazy, huh? Dang it! He's not the dog I need! Is he a lazy or a jock? I need a normal. Yep. That's nature. Sounds lovely, friend. Okay, have fun. Oh, I want to take him with me. I know. I feel bad. Nope. Okay, so who was the terrible person that abandoned a dog on a deserted island? Who was that? Who was the terrible person that left a dog on a deserted island? I already got enough lazies. See, I always end up with lazies, smugs, or jocks. But we got a dog. That's good. We got a dog. We got our first dog, friend. We got our first dog. After 2 hours and 35 minutes. I thought it was Goldie too. I was getting all excited. I saw the dog ears and I saw the yellow. I'll say jackpot. But nope. It was just a tease. Okay, Orville. You're getting us there, my friend, okay? You're getting us there. Okay, come on, man. Take it. Let's go. Tools are ready. So this is trip number 42. 42 tries. I feel, yeah. Yeah, Rocket. Yeah, probably was Rocket. Knowing Rocket, she probably threw the dog from the boat. She just tossed him out the plane window. Here we go. It's funny how Rocket's the villain. I had no idea nobody liked her. I thought she was pretty awesome when I first saw her. Yep, another squirrel. I think he's a repeat now. Yep, he wasn't housebroken. Well, you know what the thing about it was, Angel Kitty. See, whenever he would like make a mess on the floor, Rocket couldn't help herself because she's a primate, and she would pick it up and throw it against the wall. You know, being a poop clinger and all. You know, being a primate. They like to throw the poo. Tammy in her yellow hands, Rocket in her poo. Come on, dude, give me a dog, dude. Give me a dog. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Never mind. I'm not paying attention. I want to fly. Yes, dude. Just like the other 42 times I flew. Use my ticket. Oh, Sherry has yellow hands. Oh, it's Tammy's just crazy. That's right. Sherry's the pea monkey. That's right. Come on, bro. Give me a dog. Dog got to hunt. Dog got to hunt. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got 13 minutes, my friends. 13 minutes, and then we have to stop, okay? Because I know it's late for you guys on the East Coast, and I'm getting hungry. Oh, another penguin. I sure do, friend. Man. There you go. Yeah, spider monkeys are cute, too. Those are cute little monkeys. See, like right now, my friends, it's been like 2 hours and 39 minutes, and my shoulder doesn't hurt. So basically, it was that other chair, my friends. It was that other chair that was causing my shoulder pain. Now, the chair I'm sitting in right now is the one I bought from the casino. So when the Cameron Casino went out of business, they donated all their chairs to the Habitat to Humanity, and I bought 3 of the chairs for the Santa Fe house. But I don't have room for them here, so I'm not going to keep one. I'm going to try to sell the other 2 at a swap meet in September. So our mobile home park is having a community swap meet. So I got a bunch of stuff to sell, like mini fridges, bunch of kitchen stuff. I wish I can keep these stools. They're very comfortable. They're the actual stools you will see inside the casino. So the cushions are thick. They're really heavy. And they revolve. They have a spring on them, so you can kind of pivot like a half circle. They're really nice. I'll put a picture in the Discord. But I don't have enough room. I was going to put them in front of my arcade machines in the man cave, but I just don't have enough room. This mobile home is just, it's a lot smaller than the townhouse. Not by much, but smaller. Roger, let's go. Come on, dude, give me a dog. Can't believe it, my friends. 2 hours and 40 minutes. This is a pretty long stream for us, friends. Pretty long. Okay, see if we get lucky. See if we get lucky. Oh, look, it's another goat. Hey, Pashima! You sound like a preppy. Okay, bye, kidders. Okay. Dude, we are striking out big time, batting 1,000 on this one. We had like a tease. We had one dog that was yellow, and I thought that was Goldie. Yes, yeah. I got a pretty decent office chair. It's comfortable. But it's just too cumbersome to try to take it to the back room to the front room every time I stream. And now that I got the movie shelf set up, that chair's stuck in there. That chair's not coming out of that room now. Because it doesn't fit past the movie shelves. Yes, bro. Just like the other 43 times. I want to find me a dog. A dog. A dog, Orville. Okay. Oh, look. There's a no popper fireworks thing. So no drinks, no poppers. That's funny. Yep. Okay, here we go. Hey, Mama Cat! Oh, God, I'm glad. Oh, well, thank you. Okay, my friends. Hearts in the chat for Mama Cat, because she always leaves comments in my Walmart videos. Mama Cat, hope you're having a great day, my friend. Hey, thank you for coming in and saying hi in person. And like I was saying earlier to Kevin and some other friends, you know, it's always nice when people who will, you know, leave comments coming to the actual streams. Oh, look, it's another goat. That's 3 goats. Copper, the goats weren't coming here until you showed up. That's 3 in a row. You have a great day. Don't work too hard, Mama Cat. Yeah, that wonderful person always leaves comments in my Walmart videos. Always wishing me a good day. Don't worry about it, Copper. I don't know. See, look, it says no poppers. Watch, hold on, watch. You go right here. Camera. First person view. Oh, look. No scissors. No poppers. No drinks. That's cool. No scissors. That's funny. I guess you gotta talk to the air marshal. I want to fly. The details in this game are so neat. So many details. I want to go find a dog, bro. This is number 44, Orville. Trip number 44. It'd be nice if they had some kind of animation for that. Okay, come on, dudes. Come on. We got 6 minutes, friends. Yep. I guess you just can't fly with the scissors. Well, you know what it is? It's okay. I can tell you why. It's kind of my fault why you can't have scissors. Ever since we had the hijacking at Crash Landing on Dinosaur Island, when the stewardess crashed the plane on purpose. Remember that, Wilbur? When the stewardess crashed the plane on purpose? That's why you can't have poppers. That's why you can't have scissors. Sorry, bro. I didn't mean it to be my fault. Yep, that's why. Because that stewardess crashed the plane on purpose. Oh, look, it's another bird. It's Julia. I had her on my hard mode island. God, I cannot believe it. Okay, friends. Well, we got one more. We're going to do one more, okay? And then we have to call it, and then I'll start saying my goodbyes. We're going to have to write down the date and try to do this again. Or I just let it fill in. I don't know. Okay. Okay, Orville. Come on, dude. The stream went over like an extra hour. You know, everybody's tired and hungry. Dude, come on. This is my last try for the night, bro. Yep. I'm not even gonna say it. Just, I want to fly, okay? Just want to fly, bro. I sure do. Oh yeah, just let me fly, friend. Let me fly. I'm all packed, ready to go. I'm not gonna settle. You just gotta tell me what to do. Okay, here we go. I just gotta make sure I keep it on this day, huh? So we'll look at the game date. Okay, Fred, come on, Wilbur. Your brother's giving me a hard time, my friend. Nope. It's another goat. Oh, that's not a goat. That's an antelope. Dang it. Well, at least we found a Money Rock Island. That was kind of cool. Yep, take me home, friend. Take me home, bro. I'm positive. Well, the good thing is I don't play the Switch every day. That with Animal Crossing, so we're okay. Thank you, Kevin. That's my job, my friend. So, if you guys walk away like with a smile, that means I did my job right. Cause see, like I said, it's my job to basically, you know, just to make you guys feel better. To make you guys feel better. Okay. So it's May 31st. Let me take a screenshot. So the next time I start this game, I just gotta make sure I'm May 31st. Hold on. Oh, it disappeared. Okay. There you go. Pressing the wrong button. Hey, what's going on, bestie? Okay. Hold on, let's get ready. Now I got a bunch of gnomes in real life in my front yard. I've always been a big lover of the gnomes. Okay, let me get the keyboard here handy. Hold on, my friends. Okay. Hey, Louise and Kevin. Hey, thanks for coming in and hanging out with us live. You know, it was nice to see you guys here. I do see your names in the comments, so it's always nice. Mama Cat, hey, thank you for stopping by and saying hi live. It's always nice when I see people from the comments come in and be in our stream. Okay, here you go, friends. So first thing, hearts in the chat for the Mod Squad. Especially for them pulling extra duty today. Without these wonderful people, we would have a chaotic chat, okay? You know, Angel, Katie, Shiloh, Crispy, Poopy, Marie, all those wonderful people, you know, they really help, okay? And please come back, Kevin. Matt, it'll probably be in a couple of weeks, but I'll have you and Angel Kitty's video probably sometime, maybe near the end of the month, next month, okay? And then Copper, I'm glad you're here, my friend. Hey, folks watching the replay, please go visit our friends that have a channel. Please go visit Copper Beller, Nick Gamer, Damo from the Future, Shiloh's Gaming Corner, Poopy Crossing, Crispy Crafts. Go visit all of our wonderful friends because in this cozy community, there is no competitors, there's only peers. We all have the same friends in the audience watching us, so it's best that we just promote each other and we all grow together, okay? You know, it's cozy. Why are we fighting each other if it's cozy, you know? You think it's too late for a raid, Shiloh? Are any of our friends streaming? Oh, I love that! I love that pun! I fell right at Gnome. I'm gonna use that, my friend. I'm gonna use that. I like that. I'm gonna use that. I love you, folks. Okay, this raid Meredith. This raid Meredith really quick, okay? Because she's an awesome person. She's another wonderful content creator who has a lot of positive content. Yeah, just go check her out. I would love to go check out our friend Meredith. Yeah, let's go check her out, friends. Let's go spread the love with our friend, okay? I want to thank you all for being here. I love you all so much, my friends. Yeah, it means a lot to me to be able to share my life with you, okay? You guys are totally awesome. Thank you, Angel Kitty. Thank you, Shiloh, for staying late. Because normally, we only stream for 2 hours. And it's already been twice this week that... And go check out our friend Nick Gamer. Another great content creator. Go check him out. Go check out all of our friends. Okay, let's go raid. Remember, Artist Stern raid. Make sure you guys like the stream when you guys go raid, okay? Thank you for a wonderful night, friends. I loved it. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. Love you all, okay? Thank you, Shiloh. Thank you, Ancient Kitty. Crispy, Marie, Poopy, we love and miss you, my friend. Love you, friends. You do not know how much you guys mean to me. You do not know how much you mean to me. Okay, let's go raid Meredith. Let's go raid Meredith, okay? And we'll see you guys on Tuesday. I'll have some videos out before that, okay? Love you, friends. Let's go spread the love. Let's go spread the love.